There are several other questions which we address in the report. First of all, were bank shareholders misled? In my view, the bank shareholders were misled. If you produce an annual report which misstates your financial position because you failed to reveal all losses, then you should not be raising money from shareholders, and neither should you borrow money. The Irish shareholders were misled because all Irish banks, particularly those who were bailed out, showed substantial profits, and they often looked for rights issue, or rather initiated rights issues. That means raised money from shareholders at a time when they did not reveal their true financial position. There are some other issues that create problems. First of all, who owns the collateral of the Irish banks? This is a technical area, but I won't get into it in too much detail. But in essence, if an Irish bank sells an asset while it's insolvent, there is a legal question because it may not be the true owner of those assets. In the case of Ireland, many of the banks sold assets to what was known as a bad bank, called the National Asset Management Agency. There is the question whether the Irish banks had the legal standing to sell those assets to the bad bank, on the grounds that the banks were potentially insolvent when they sold the assets. As you probably are aware from company law, banks are generally not allowed to trade while insolvent. And certainly they should not disguise the fact that they're insolvent when they're selling assets. Some banks have raised money through the issue of a prospectus. It's difficult to see how those banks were complying with the law because they used information that was contained in annual reports. And if the annual reports are not portraying the true financial position correctly, there are potential problems.